station. This is Surrey Hills Radio.
So, Hedley, welcome.
Thank you, Chris. Chris, you were saying you couldn't sing. I think that Martin Joseph song you did was...
Oh, the cover of the Joan Osborne song, One of Us. Yeah.
If God Was One of Us?
Yeah, One of Us, yeah.
Yeah, I just love that one, and it's got such feeling, I think.
Well, it's very kind of you to say so.
No, really, thank you.
Well,
thank you
thanks
for
to
the
Mickey Simmons
words.
for recording it, I think. But
if I set you in, if I did something towards setting you on the road to what you're doing now, that's
well, I think
me
you
happy.
did. You definitely did, because it was watching you in that concert that inspired me to sort of think, I'd like to stand on the stage and do that sort of stuff. Never as well as you. But Hedley, you're of a certain age, still very young, but of a certain age. But you started in the 60s, is that right?
Yeah, I did. I went full time, I guess, probably in about. I've been playing since in the 60s. You're right.
Yeah.
Mainly folk clubs in Dublin, and I did a bit of broadcasting on RTE and Radio Éireann over there. So I'd done a little bit before coming to London, and I really enjoyed the folk scene. I tended to listen to people like Dylan, Gordon Lightfoot, and Tom Paxton, those sort of people.
Yeah.
So my heart in those days wasn't really so much in the traditional Irish music, although I loved listening to other people do it.
Yeah.
And so I tended to be listening to the American singer-songwriters, so that was where the influence was.
And
really.
did that inspire you to write your own songs?
Oh yeah, very much.
I mean, you're well known now for doing lots of functions and cover versions within those, but you do drop in occasionally some originals. But were you originally an originals artist, or did you start off doing... Or did the audience demand covers anyway to get you...
Mainly covers, yeah. And so I then started to do some of my own writing with some limited success, and so even today I tend to do mostly covers of other people. Although
I do recall from my senile old memory that you did write some songs for some quite well-known people.
Yeah, and which was I had just an amazing sort of stroke of luck in the sense that Rog Whittaker did a couple of mine,
right, and
then I did some of my own, and I guess the most exciting time for me was probably in around the mid-70s, when I had the chance to go to Abbey Road,
right, and
do some recording there, which was amazing.
And how did that chance come about?
That chance came about from a sort of a broadcast on Opportunity Knocks.
Wow.
And so I did a sort of guest appearance on Opportunity Knocks, and then this chap said to me...
a precursor to what became the likes of Pop Idol and X Factor and all that stuff, but people that actually went on to be quite successful, a lot of them. Yeah, they
did. I mean, mine didn't really lead anywhere apart from I had the chance to work with other people following that, and one of them led to me doing one of my own songs, called The Power of Love, would you believe?
Right.
I would like to think mine is the very first. And I must try and Google it sometime to see was mine the very first, because of course you had Jennifer Rush and Huey Lewis and the News.
They pinched it.
Oh yeah,
they must have heard your idea, yeah.
So I did one called The Power of Love in the early days.
Oh, right, okay.
And then, but the Abbey Road thing was just amazing, because to have the chance to be with all that in that sort of area of such musical heritage was an absolute...
The vibe must rub off, certainly, mustn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So, So you're going to do a few originals for us this evening, and maybe a cover, I don't know, but what are you going to play for us first?
Well, one of the ones...
Hedley's sitting here with an acoustic guitar, by the way, so...
Yeah, thank you. This one, I haven't really... As I said, Chris, I mainly do covers these days, and you kindly asked me to do some originals, and I took some of these out and I dusted them down, one of them being this one. And it's called Give Me One More Dance.
Okay. Hedley Kay, Give Me One More Dance.
Thank you.